So now that you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer, let's talk about the characters that are missing from this trailer. Because there's a lot of people right behind Jared Leto's Joker that we're all anticipated to see and hoping is in this movie. Because there's a lot going on. This is a 4 hour movie. There's a lot of characters in there. Already a lot of characters in this trailer, but there's a lot of time and space in this movie where they could all be fleshed out and get their own screen time. So let's go ahead and go down the list of all the characters that we're all anticipated to see and hoping to see at the very end. All right, so the first one, I'm just gonna start off with the Justice League member, Martian Manhunter. So Martian Manhunter, if you guys don't know, he's part of the Justice League. Cyborg took his place in the comic books, but he's still a member of the Justice League, and he also goes by John Jones, and he's an alien just like Superman, but he's from Mars. He's disguised as a human being in this movie, and he's actually Harry Lennox, Harry Lennox, the General in Batman vs Superman and Man of Steel. That's who he is, and so we haven't seen Harry Lennox's character turn into an alien yet, but he's anticipated to turn into Martian Manhunter in Justice League, and it's gonna be crazy. Zack Snyder already hinted a look, or I guess a concept art of what he's going to look like on his phone in a previous interview, and so we're all excited to see because we don't know what he actually looks like. We just got a small glimpse of what he looks like on Zack Snyder's cell phone. So that's exciting. So I was hoping to see him in the trailer, but we didn't get it, and it's okay. Let's leave most of these characters for surprise on March 18th. All right, so the next character that we're all anticipated to see is Deathstroke. Even though Deathstroke was in the Justice League cut, he is supposed to have his own, I guess, a different scene in the Snyder cut. Apparently, there's a rumor that he has a scene where he goes to Arkham and breaks Lex Luthor out of jail. And then there's another scene that Joe Meganello, who plays Deathstroke, did recent reshoots with Zack Snyder, and it was shot for the nightmare scenes. The nightmare scenes where you see Joker, that same scene where Joker was in and Batman and Cyborg in the background, that same scene, we're supposed to get a nightmare Deathstroke. So it's gonna be crazy. I am excited. Joe Manganiello already showed us what he would look like with his mohawk. It looks pretty badass, and so I'm excited to see that. And I'm hoping we get more of him, because we only got like a few seconds of Deathstroke at the very end of Justice League, and it wasn't gonna go anywhere. The next one is Ryan Choi, aka the Atom, who is played by Orion Lee. So the Atom is another superhero. If you guys aren't familiar, they also have the Atom on the CW show with Ray Palmer, who was also played by Brandon Routh, who also plays Superman. And the Atom is basically he's kind of like Ant-Man, where he can shrink to a molecule size, and he could just turn himself super small. And he wasn't in the Justice League cut, but Zack Snyder originally shot scenes for Ryan Choi to be in the Snyder cut. And so we're going to see him. Probably we're not going to see the Atom suit, but at least we get Ryan Choi in the movie. And the next character that is anticipated to be in the Snyder cut is Volkov. So Volkov, who's played by Willem Dafoe, he was also in Aquaman. He's an Atlantean. He was also in the Snyder cut as well with Amber Heard's character Mara. And so he looks totally different. I don't think his hair is tied up in the Snyder cut, but his hair is like basically just long and is just out. And he's also wearing a very similar suit, armor suit like Aquaman and Mara, and so that's pretty cool. We didn't get any of that in the Justice League because they cut it. So it's going to be really cool to see more of the Atlantis scenes, because we hardly got any exploration in the Justice League. So I definitely want to see Zack Snyder's Atlantis basically in this cut. All right, so that's the long list of characters that we're all anticipated to see. But there's one more character. There's one more character that we're all excited and hoping, crossing our fingers to see in this movie, and that's Green Lantern. So Green Lantern was expected to be in this movie back in like 2016 or 15, whatever, when they first announced it, and Yeah, and then it didn't happen. And then when when Snyder Cut was scheduled to come out again, there was rumors that Ryan Reynolds was going to come back as Green Lantern and be in this movie. This was reported by Grace Randolph, but apparently, I guess negotiations didn't work out, and he's not going to be in it. But there's rumors. There's also rumors online that they already shot the scenes, and they're just gonna throw it in there anyways. So who knows at this point? But I definitely want to see Ryan Reynolds, come back and redeem himself for playing a Green Lantern because the Green Lantern movie bombed. This would be a great way to redeem himself and kind of redo his character, just like Deadpool. What he did with that, he kind of just redeemed himself and got the fans back on his side. And Ryan Reynolds, he continues to talk about Green Lantern, and I know how excited he was to be in that movie, in the Green Lantern movie, and so the fact that it just didn't work out, it's a huge bummer. But he was passionate about the character, and so I mean, this would be a great way to kind of like make amends with that, and I just think it would be a perfect opportunity, and it would be a perfect opportunity because you could just do this one cameo, and he could be done with it with the character, and he doesn't have to continue it. But at least if he does the character right in this movie, I feel like it would just right away the 2011 Green Lantern movie. So there you go, there you have it. Those are all the characters that were missing from the trailer that we're all anticipating to see. But if there's anyone that I missed, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.